Ahsoka Tano was born in 36 BBY on the planet Shili to Pavti and Nakti Tano. She was discovered to be Force-sensitive after encounter with a Rakshir feline, and at the age of 3 was found by Jedi Master Plo Koon. She was accepted into the Jedi Order and trained until she was assigned to Anakin Skywalker as his Padawan learner. Ahsoka was forced to learn quickly as the Clone Wars ignited across the galaxy. Her feistiness and quickness to speak her mind earned her the nickname Snips. Across the galaxy, Anakin and Ahsoka fought side by side, developing a strong synergy and friendships with Obi-Wan, Padme, and Captain Rex along the way. As the war matured, so did Ahsoka. Like Anakin, she began to question some of the Jedi's teachings as the war began to take a darker turn. During what would be the final year of the Clone Wars, Ahsoka was nearly framed for a bombing of the Jedi Temple hangar that killed 6 Jedi. She was expelled from the Jedi Order and nearly sentenced to death by a Republic tribunal when Anakin was able to provide evidence that Barriss Offee was the true perpetrator. The Order was prepared to accept Ahsoka's return, but she refused. The damage had already been done. Anakin made a final plea, but she was set on her new path, her departure further deteriorating Anakin's faith in the Jedi Order. Months later, Ahsoka was approached by Bo-Katan to help usurp Maul from the throne of Mandalore. Ahsoka agreed and was briefly reunited with Anakin and Obi-Wan before the two were called to rescue the Chancellor. Ahsoka and Rex's 332nd Company fought side by side with Bo-Katan and her followers, capturing Maul and reclaiming Mandalore. Ahsoka and Rex were to take Maul back to Coruscant to await trial. However, en route to Coruscant, Order 66 was executed. Maul escaped, while Ahsoka managed to remove Rex's inhibitor chip. However, during his escape, Maul sabotaged the tribunal. Fighting off the 332nd Company, Ahsoka and Rex managed to escape on a Y-wing, while the tribunal crashes and kills everyone remaining on board. Ahsoka and Rex helped to bury the dead clones, and then go into hiding. Ahsoka would then attend the funeral of Padme Amidala, where she would connect with an old friend of Padme's, Senator Bail Organa. As the Empire rose, Ahsoka would lay low, moving between several remote worlds, trying to live a normal life. However, her willingness to do the right thing could not be ignored, and she was forced to reveal her Force abilities on several occasions. She eventually encounters an Imperial Inquisitor, but the Inquisitor does not survive to report her presence to the Empire. After the encounter with the Inquisitor, Ahsoka realizes that she can't run away from the Empire forever. She takes the 2 Kyber crystals from the fallen Inquisitor and heals them, constructing 2 brand new white-bladed lightsabers. Ahsoka agrees to join Bail Organa's rebellion, leading his intelligence networks under the anonymous alias of Fulcrum. In doing so, she became involved with a rebel cell on Lothal, comprised of Jedi Kanan Jarrus, his apprentice Ezra Bridger, Sabine, Zeb, Hera, and the droid Chopper. Ahsoka assists Phoenix Squadron during the siege of Lothal to escape Vader's grasp. However, during a space battle, Ahsoka reaches out through the Force and connects with Vader, causing her to faint and reveal her presence to the Sith Lord himself. Ahsoka would later visit the Jedi Temple on Lothal, where her fears about Vader's true identity were confirmed. Vader was her former master, Anakin Skywalker. Following Yoda's advice to Ezra received during their visit to the Jedi Temple, Ahsoka, Kanan, and Ezra go to the Sith Temple on Malachor. There, they defeat 3 Inquisitors with the help of a re-emergent Maul. Maul betrays them, but Vader arrives later and Ahsoka is forced to confront him. In the duel, she slices open the right side of Vader's helmet, bringing her old master to the surface, only briefly. Vader reaffirms his commitment to the dark side, and she is forced to fend him off while Kanan and Ezra escape the Sealing Temple. The whole of Phoenix Squadron mourned the loss of Ahsoka, including her old friend Captain Rex. 2 years would pass, at which Ezra would enter the World Between Worlds, a place where he could see all of time. Through an opening, he would see Ahsoka and Vader's duel after the temple had sealed itself. When he sees Ahsoka is about to be defeated, Ezra reaches through the portal, pulling her into the World Between Worlds. Ezra tells Ahsoka to come and find him, while the Emperor forces them to separate using Sith sorcery. Ezra would go on to sacrifice himself, saving Lothal by calling on Purrgil to pull him and Grand Admiral Thrawn into hyperspace. Many years went by. The Empire fell, and peace would be restored to Lothal. Ahsoka reunited with Sabine, and they searched unsuccessfully for Ezra, though Ahsoka would continue the search on her own. Her journey to find Ezra eventually led her to seek Magistrate Morgan Elsbeth on Corvus, who was an associate of Thrawn's. Mandalorian Din Djarin assisted her in liberating the city the Magistrate controlled, and she confronted her about Thrawn's whereabouts. During this time, Ahsoka would also mentor Luke as he attempted to rebuild the Jedi Order and train Grogu. However, when Grogu decides to remain with Din Djarin, Ahsoka would leave Luke, fully committing herself to finding Ezra Bridger and fulfilling the promise she made all those years ago. So that's going to do it here for today's video, guys. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this one. If you did, please leave a like and consider subscribing. Stay tuned for more Star Wars lore and recap videos coming soon. And other than that, have a great rest of your day, and may the Force be with you.